I'm Ryan from Prima, and this is the best espresso setup for under $500. It's no secret that home espresso is incredibly expensive, and in the past, about $1,000 is what it would take to get you cafe quality espresso at home. But nowadays, manufacturers are introducing top tier features into the most affordable equipment, making espresso at home more accessible than ever. So for this video, we've chosen what we believe are the best home espresso grinder and espresso machine for under $500. And we're gonna take a look at both of them today. Let's do it. First up, let's talk about the grinder. This is the Baratza Encore ESP. The grinder is the most crucial part of really any coffee setup, but especially espresso setups, because they need to grind fine enough and they need to have micro adjustment that is small enough to make changes to espresso without causing significant differences in flow rate. And the Encore ESP is built just for that. So like its predecessor, the Encore, this has 40 steps of grind adjustment, but the adjustment has been split into two in a ramped adjustment where the first 20 settings are in the fine range for espresso, and each click offers a change in micron size of only about 20 microns, which is super small. Beyond 20 clicks into the 20 to 40 range, what you get is about 90 microns per click, which is a bigger jump, which is more ideal for dialing in filter coffee. Inside of this grinder is Baratza's M2 cone burr, which is the same burr that's in the Virtuoso Plus from Baratza, and it's very capable of grinding ultra fine, even finer than you need for espresso, and all the way up to what some folks use for cold brew or for automatic batch brew coffee. So if you need a grinder for espresso on the cheap, this really is the one to get right now. If you also need one to do filter coffee as well, this is an awesome option because it truly is multi-purpose. Built into this grinder are two on-off switches. One is a pulse button, and one is just a on-off switch. Below the chute here is a plastic grounds catch, which features a 58 millimeter opening, which is designed for commercial portafilters, and it has an adapter which you can remove, which makes this compatible with 54 millimeter portafilters, which we're gonna get to in just a second. But what you can do is place your portafilter over the catch, tip the catch upside down, and this acts as a dosing funnel as well as a way to catch grinds within the grinder. So these features, combined with a price tag of around $199, make the Encore ESP the best budget espresso grinder on the market. Next, we're talking about the Breville Bambino home espresso machine. This machine is loved by enthusiasts everywhere because it is everything it needs to be and absolutely nothing more. The most simple, straightforward, and value-packed espresso experience for under $500. Inside of the Bambino is Breville's thermojet heating system, which is similar to a thermoblock in the sense that it heats a very small amount of water instantly in only 3 seconds from the time you turn the machine on to perform the next task, either espresso or steam. So there's no waiting when you turn on the Bambino. Inside there is also a PID temperature controller, which is maintaining a 200-degree brewing temperature for your espresso, which is perfect for light to medium roast coffees. There's also a vibratory pump in this machine, which begins extraction with a low pressure pre-infusion, then moves on to a full 9-bar extraction. It doesn't go higher than that. It stays around 9 bars, which is the commercially accepted standard pressure for extracting espresso properly. So really, the results that you get from this machine in terms of espresso are virtually indistinguishable from machines that are far more expensive. Let's look at some other features in the Bambino. One of my favorites is volumetric programming. So instead of pushing to start the shot and then pushing it again to stop it, with volumetric programming, all you need to do is press it once and the machine will go through a cycle and stop the shot on its own, giving you a consistent liquid output of espresso every single time. Now, in addition to brewing a single or double shot, you also get the option of steaming milk. And there is also a hot water button which pushes hot water through the steam wand if desired. Other cool features include a removable water tank on the back. You don't need to pull the whole machine out to refill it. Just grab the water tank and take it to the sink. There's not a lot of pressure being created by the thermojet when it comes to steam, so it's going to take a minute to steam a pitcher of milk, but you get great texture with practice, perfect for latte art at home. The portafilter included with the Bambino is 54 millimeters, which happens to be compatible with the Baratza Encore ESP's catch cup. Simply remove the adapter, and now these two pieces fit perfectly together for a seamless and super clean espresso dosing workflow. Included with the Bambino is everything you need to get started making espresso right away, including a portafilter, a single and double basket, a couple cleaning supplies, a plastic tamper, and a stainless steel milk pitcher. If you're someone that likes to upgrade your equipment over time, there are some manufacturers making really nice accessories for these that enhance the overall experience. Pullman is one. They make a beautiful heavyweight 54 millimeter tamper that goes great with the Bambino. They also make a bottomless portafilter that works well for this machine if you don't like the dual spouted portafilter that comes with it. Another accessory that I recommend is a simple scale like the Wacaco scale, which is a tiny espresso scale that fits shot glasses and fits perfectly right on the drip tray of the Bambino. It's these features combined with a price tag of $299 that make the Breville Bambino the best value home espresso machine on the market. All right, let's go ahead and craft a cappuccino with our Breville Bambino and the Encore ESP. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove the grounds catch from the Encore and place it on my scale, and we're gonna measure out 16 grams of coffee. That's about right for our portafilter size. So I'm gonna tare the weight of the dosing cup, and we're gonna add exactly 16 grams. Perfect. Now I'm on grind setting 18 on the Encore ESP, which has worked well for me. We're gonna dose these beans in, place the grounds catch underneath the chute, and turn it on. All right, and now after the last bean is passed through, we're gonna remove that. I like to give my grounds catch just a quick shake like this, just to declump it and kind of homogenize the grounds a little bit. All right, now we're gonna remove our portafilter from the machine and take a towel and dry it out. We don't want the grounds to clump up and coagulate if they get wet. Now, take the portafilter, place it on top of our dosing cup after the adapter has been removed, and then flip it upside down. Give it a tap, and then just a quick tap here. Use your finger if you like to flatten out the bed, and we're ready to tamp. Using the included plastic tamper, give it a nice flat tamp like this. Wipe off the top, and now we're ready to lock it into the Bambino. Okay. So I'm going to place my scale on the drip tray, put my cup underneath, and we're going to tare the weight of the cup. And the idea here is we're going to brew at about a 1-to-2 ratio. That's 16 grams of dry grounds to about 32 grams of liquid espresso. So I'm going to go ahead and select my 2-button shot. It's going to warm up for just a second, and we're going to go ahead and launch into our double shot. You can hear the Breville heating with the thermojet, and just like that, we are now brewing espresso. It's launching through a pre-infusion and now straight into 9 bars of pressure. All right, 32.6 grams. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. All right, let's set this aside, remove our portafilter, and go ahead and knock it out. And we use the towel to clean it off. Okay, we'll just set this aside for now. Give our drip tray a little wipe. Now we're gonna steam some milk. So let's go ahead and, with our steel pitcher included with the Bambino, measure out just about 5 ounces of milk or so here for a cappuccino, just a little bit more. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is purge the steam wand. We're just gonna get all the water out. Okay, now again, we're gonna steam. Okay, and once the pitcher gets too hot to touch, which is right about now, we're gonna go ahead and disengage the steam. Okay, and once the steam stops flowing, we'll set our milk aside and give the wand a quick wipe. And then we're gonna do one more purge here. Good. All right, now we have our 2 ingredients. I'm gonna just swirl and tap my milk here. And now we're gonna pour. Beautiful, just like that, a cappuccino with great textured latte art. So these are our picks for the best grinder and espresso machine under $500 in 2024. If you're just getting started on your espresso machine journey and you want to learn more about how to perfect the craft, check out our beginners and advanced espresso courses in the Prima Coffee community linked in the description. Thanks for watching.